This one didn't have that. And so this front area was done, again, nice and wide, but the difference in us and Caldwell is Caldwell has no windows to the side. We have a window here for parents. We have a register window. That's the bookkeeper's area there. It has a roll up, a window here, a window here. This has the Caldwell idea. Caldwell has a guy that sits out there that checks people coming in. We made an area that is enclosed for when we want to expand for that to be able to control. These are electronic doors. They lock, so it's like a doctor's office. When you come in here, you can't come in. You go to one of these two checkout windows, you check in, get a badge. Then when you're checked in properly, put your badge on, they hit a button, it opens it, and you come in. If you don't come in. So that's a security feature. We put that in our other rebuilt one as well. Our elementary principals, Robin said, they'd like to have something like that in our elementary. So we built another elementary, we'll put a security area in there too. And then out front is where they can sit all along the area when they come in. The administration area though, we put the same sort of an idea, is that, nice ceilings, the principal's office and all the administration is on the back side of what we have. And then open it up to the top side, to try to make it as airy as we could of a feeling. This is the Career Information Center, which is huge, but they programmed what they had, and so we gave them the square footage they wanted, but letting kids come in and out of that thing for career information. There's one of the big screens that sits there, so as you come in, the kids will see the daily announcements and everything, and then those TVs in the classrooms, as well as this one here, all interfaced together for the sake. Here's an elevator that for patrons' sake they can come in. The restrooms, we have a huge amount of restrooms. There's restrooms here, restrooms on the other side, restrooms on the top, restrooms back. We looked at all these schools and said, geez, there's not enough restrooms. The kids can't get to them. Drinking fountains, the same thing. And so you can see if you look in one of those electronic lights, tile clear to the top. There's where we boxed underneath our stairwell. So that's boxed under for storage. This has all the snow melt under it. And here's what the glass front, I was telling you about the glass front. That's the idea we got off Bainbridge Island. So when the kids come down here, we'll push them this way, or they go there, they push them this way. We have 4 sets of corridors. So what you're looking at now has one above. On the other side has one too. The flow, we think, we'll hold 1,750 kids without a heartbeat, without ever bumping into anyone different than most other schools. And rails, stainless steel rails was an upgrade. The tile in the bathrooms were upgrades. Every hallway for a corridor is a different color. Our interiors gal, that's classrooms down there. The entryways that we put in there, we recessed them. We looked at a lot of them and they don't have recessed doorways. So this particular one is the faculty lounge. And that's the administration there. If the vice principals want to come out of that area, they can come right out of there. But this is the faculty lounge, so it has a punch pad to be able to get into there for the substitutes and others. And then lockers only on one of the corridors. But you can see down here where, see the entryways colors? Mm-hmm. Those are different on every corridor. So what we're going to do is we're going to put signs in there. Learn this. Valley View has some signs. We're going to put a sign in there with this background color, and then it's named, the kids named them under Vikings, and then it'll say rooms 101 to 121 with an arrow pointing this way, be giving them the opportunity to, to actually pick up where they are because the building's so big. Mm-hmm. And then by color, the background color will say, we're red here, green here, blue here, whatever it is. If I were a kid, I could say, I know I go to the red corridor, that's where my classrooms are. And this particular room is for technology purposes. We designed that just for them. This is their work room, and they can do all of their work on computers. There's an office for the computer technology guy. There's a blowout room that has all the air in there, blowout machines, this one here. And this entire room is strictly for technology. The A+ classroom is going to the other side. It adjoins the lab, but this, we thought, give them a nice work area for, that is, tech people only. We're going to slip through this way, and I want to show you how the science rooms over here look. College science rooms. Whoop. This one we won't go through yet. We're going to put in a door through that and through that. So we made these nice and wide again, you can see proportionally. This was gonna have a big Viking on the floor, and then there'll be another one up there. But tile, 80% of the building's tile, 20% carpet for today's, health thoughts. We have carpet in the media, the offices, the library, the college lecture hall, everything else is tile. That particular room behind Robin is that storeroom, and we have 4 of those. That's again, it's like upstairs. 90% of the schools would leave that open. We had it boxed in, and you look at the nice amount of storage that you have, that is free storage. That's what, utilization space does. And then lock-offs again, you can lock off this area. This is open to the student plaza area where they are outside, and it opens from the other side as well. I want to show you what the science labs look like. We have 9 college science labs, which is, College of Western, and then here's the stainless steel entryway, but see the different color, and then recessed doors. Most doors, you're gonna snap right at where the person comes out, so we recess them for safety purposes, and then colored them differently. These lights are I call them plug and play lights. If a custodial people find anything wrong with them, all they do is unplug like a thing rather than having to have an electrician come in and hardwire them. And which will save us time and energy and costs. A regular classroom's 900 square feet. We'll go in one of those for you and show you what they're like. And now we're into the science area, all the science labs in here. And you can see how nice and wide the corridor is again for flow. These particular labs are, these meet all the atmosphere. College of Western Idaho people toured through here and says they're the same thing as theirs. Acetate tables, all the shelving, those fume hoods, behind that is their prep room. They got 8 feet of prep, so each one of them get that. And then they can do their experiments behind there, pull the thing down, pull it up, and the lighting thing, there's that panic button right there that I was telling you about that goes back to the vice principals. But in this case, see, away from the door, here's my switches that control my lights. I only have a third of them on right now. See how well lit it is? So if I wanted to turn the front off, I could turn them off with my LCDs, throw up here. I think we have 26 smart boards or comparables in there. These will have one in here as well as a screen, and we did these double size so they can do their classroom, which is unheard of because most of the time you share the lab. The classroom, every classroom gets their own, and then we have 9 of these, and the sciences, the earth sciences and other sciences aren't quite as extensive, but they have it around the outside, but not as many stations throughout. Any questions thus far?
What kind of projector system did you use?
Let's see, I think it's Hitachi. We looked at bulbs, that's the important thing, is what's the cost. What did you get, Robin? Are yours Hitachis?
Yes.
We did every classroom in the entire district. Robin's school was wired with them, the elementaries have them, middle school have them, but here we got smart enough to run the TVs through them. So that, we don't have to pay for an additional television in these rooms, they run right through those and make a nice projection. But I think Hitachi had the best price on replacement bulbs.
The life of the bulb and the replacement of the bulbs.
And a 2-year warranty on the projector.
And being able to turn the projectors off remotely.
And they monitor them. I think I had said that on one of your discussion things. Our technology guys give those principals every month
Right.
how much usage they are, so they can monitor and say, are these advantage instructional or not?